No chemicals or preservatives, just 100% honest to goodness hickory smoked meat.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Boy, some chicken wings have really hit the spot.
You ain't got no better food, like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
And that's just two guys talking, am I right? We're just talking.
That was quite the cheek shake there, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was feeling the music and I just sent it, you know?
Hey, I support it. I also think that oh, there we go. Now we've got some volume.
Was our mics not on?
No, just mine.
Oh, nice.
So I'll repeat. Hey, howdy, hey.
Hey.
It's like the one thing that people really like, I think.
That's true.
But no, we had to do some recording in the pit for Charlie's YouTube channel.
Yeah, congratulations to Charlie, man.
Oh, man. It's one of those things where I hate it. Not so much that he has one, but just like putting your kids out on the internet's a scary thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm also like trying to cope with and realize the world I grew up in is not the world he's growing up in. So if he's going to be brave and put himself out there, that's, I don't know, maybe that's the equivalent for going out for the school play or calling a girl for the first time.
There's probably so much truth to that.
Yeah.
Starting your YouTube channel.
Man, I hate it, but
yeah.
I am glad he is proud, but yeah, I think we had some extra fingers on the setup this week.
Nice.
So,
well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, if we weren't authentic, we'd go back and restart this episode to change the flow.
But we will never.
No.
Never.
So what's new with you, Mike?
Dude, summertime. Loving that. It's getting hot. Getting real hot. Which we're going to kind of talk about today, but
it went from pleasant to almost chilly to 90 degrees overnight, I feel like. It
really did. I hate it. I found out if I lay on my kitchen floor right with my head kind of facing the sink, the vent blows right down my whole body. So I've just been laying there when I get home from work, just laying there, just like, And I have a very small kitchen, so it is extremely inconvenient for anybody that needs to go in there. But it has been quite nice the last couple days.
I'm laughing, especially because our lab Nana has found the same spot in our kitchen. And when you can't find her, she is literally there, just like laying face into the air, just like, please cool me off.
Nana gets it, man. I mean, I like it. I hate being hot.
Yeah, Beans claimed the spot that the air blows underneath the couch.
Oh, nice.
So that's where he lays, is right in front of that spot on the couch.
Nice.
So, yeah. I think Nana's actually got a better one, but she's got cold tile, too.
That is pretty nice, because I have the LVT flooring or whatever, and it's nice and cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Big fan.
Yeah.
So, anyway. In other news, John, I bought a pizza oven.
You did buy a pizza oven.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's been, by buy a pizza oven, I mean Whitney came home with it yesterday. So,
hey,
count it. I have very little time with it, but so far pretty impressed.
No, I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah.
We can do a little compare and contrast with the Blackstone.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good.
But, yeah. I think
first, what were we going to do first?
Well, we've got a shout out.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
But I was also just going to kind of soft brag about the fact that I cooked 12 pork shoulders in one night.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
It was not what I was planning on. The original ask was 6 pork shoulders, and I was like, sure, I can throw 6 pork shoulders on my ironwood. And then the guy showed up, and he was like, yeah, so I bought 150 pounds of pork. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of meat for one meal. And he only had a couple of smokers that he was taking up to the camp, and then I cooked here and took him up. Well, you know that. You came with me.
I did. I was there.
But
I can verify.
yeah, did 12 pork shoulders. I should have looked at the weights. It was probably, I don't know, it was probably in like the 80, 85 pound range.
Okay.
Of pork shoulders that, man, I slammed them. I didn't really trim them hardly at all. Like I checked the vein on the bottom, made sure that wasn't too bad. Cross-hatched the fat cap and used it's a pork barrel, I think is what it's called. It's a rub from Sam's Club.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've used that.
Yeah, just a great AP rub. Not a ton of sugar. A little bit more on the savory side because it doesn't have that sweetness, but
It was really good.
Yeah, I think I had all 12 pork shoulders on in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was flying to get them done.
Which you were telling me the first pork shoulder you ever cooked, you spent like more time than that just trimming it.
Dude, I think I spent an hour and a half or 2 hours trimming my first pork shoulder.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're significantly faster now.
Moved on a little.
Yeah.
Huh?
But I had 6 on here, 6 on over at my dad's house on his 34. And yeah, they rolled, I think the small ones were done in about 12 hours. The other ones went 16, and then they went into a cooler for, I don't know, it was probably about 4 hours. But, I mean, you helped me shred them. One, they fell apart, but, I mean, they were still friggin' hot.
Way hot, yeah. That was awesome.
So,
fed a lot of kids. Do you know how much, did they have any left over?
I have no idea what they had left over. But, yeah, there were about 200 people there, so
yeah,
there was plenty of meat to go around. But
yeah, I think a lot got eaten.
I did see several boys going back for seconds, thirds, and even later that night I heard there were people sneaking in for for a little snack, so I'm glad they had what they needed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I think what you were hinting at before I'm
sorry.
So
we should maybe like write some things down before we just send it.
We used to do that. We used
did,
to have
man.
like this nice
we were organized
show notes, and we need to do better.
Yep.
No, so shout out this week. Mike, you take it away here.
Yeah, so I mean maybe this is common knowledge to all of our listeners. Brian Baumgartner, he plays Kevin on The Office. Okay, known for his chili recipe. It's a hilarious episode.
Do you think the chili recipe's in the book?
That's a good question. I feel like it would have to be. Maybe not, because it's not necessarily barbecue. But anyway, he's into it. He's got a barbecue cookbook called Seriously Good Barbecue Cookbook. And, I mean, I'm kind of excited. When I started following him on TikTok, he had like 40 followers. So I think he's relatively new to at least that. But it looks like on Instagram he has a lot more, and he's been posting a lot more. But excited to kind of follow that and see where it goes. He's got, I mean, a lot of marketing and stuff with some big names. You can see him on, it looks like he's got pictures from like Good Morning America and all kinds of news broadcasts. So anyway, I thought we'd shout him out because he's got some sweet stuff going on.
Hey, and if there was ever an original fat guy,
Yeah,
I think Kevin's our guy.
absolutely.
So,
Today, we're going to be making my marinated grilled chicken breast with Seriously Good whipped garlic sauce.
They
So I
look
have a
good
great
and
recipe
simple.
for
That's
a
what I'm
homemade
into.
Italian dressing marinade.
I wanna know
here
more
in
about this
Seriously
garlic
Good
sauce.
barbecue cookbook. I usually marinate
showed you how
about
he
4 or
does it
5
in a
hours
second.
before putting the
Pretty
chicken
interesting.
on the grill. I'm going to use a
You
gas
ever
grill, and we're going to
marinate
use
your
a
chicken just in
combination
Italian
of
dressing
direct
like he
and
does?
I have.
indirect
I'm a big
heat.
fan.
Also, make sure
haven't done it
that
for a
you
while.
use
I should.
Packers tongs, because if you use bear tongs, you're not going to win.
Yes.
Boo.
Go pack, go.
While the chicken
I
is
didn't
cooking,
realize he
all
was
we
a
need is a
Packers
little
fan. It
lemon
makes me
juice,
like him
safflower
even more.
oil, some
Filthy
salt, and of
cheesehead.
course,
Okay, so here
garlic.
it is.
So you peel the garlic, add some oil as you're processing, and you get
Look at that.
whipped delicious.
TV magic.
Perfect on chicken or any vegetables.
just-
so it's just
He
like
just processed
broccoli.
garlic
We are
and added a
done
little
with
bit
our
of oil.
direct heat on our chicken. Now we're going to
feel
move
like-
this
I feel like we got
to
Laura
indirect
Petrie
heat.
there. I
There's
feel like there's gotta
nothing
be more
on
going on.
under here. This is my secret. for keeping the chicken
I feel like I just
moist,
missed a reference
delicious, not dry.
In about 15 to 20 minutes, the chicken is done. It looks absolutely delicious.
From my Seriously Good barbecue cookbook, my grilled chicken with Seriously
good.
Good whipped
I just love how
garlic
simple it is.
sauce.
Yeah,
We have
that's
this
what I
at
like. It
least
looks like
once a
something
week.
you could
So
just
enjoy.
make.
It's easy.
Like, you don't gotta go to the
midweek.
store, get super intense ingredients. Like, I don't know what safflower oil is. I'd probably just use
Canola.
whatever I have. Yeah, but
Little,
I mean,
little grapeseed avocado
pretty
oil.
normal stuff. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of look at it. He's got some ribs and some skewers.
Hey, man.
So
That's it's like Mexican street corn right there.
I know. I watched that one. It looks pretty dang good. I might have to purchase that book just to kind of.
I know.
Check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
I'm gonna cut back over to us here,
Mm-hmm.
and while you talk a little bit about the pizza oven you just got, I'm gonna look at the book.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. So I got a Members Mark pizza oven. So I talked about my experience. I mean, it's been a few months. We went to my buddy John Carly's house. He has a Gosney, so kind of at the higher end of the pizza oven spectrum. But he showed us kind of how he does it, and he's a lot more hardcore than I'll probably ever be. But he has a delicious recipe for dough that he spends like the whole day before prepping all the dough, putting it into sizable portions. Proofs it all day. It's a process. And then he has delicious, authentic Italian ingredients. So we had like prosciutto, we had salami and all kinds of things that I can't pronounce. And then legit like mozzarella cheese, like in the it looked a lot. It didn't look like the mozzarella cheese that I'm used to, like the cheese stick, basically. I mean, it's big, it's thick. He made his own tomato pizza sauce.
Did he make his own mozzarella?
I don't think so.
Just bought the ball of mozzarella.
I could be wrong, John. If I lied about this, you let us know. But I don't think so. He did, however, make his own sauce. Just crushed up the tomatoes, threw in a little salt, and then some basil, and that was it. And it was so good. Like a really good sauce.
I love basil.
Yeah. I mean, it was incredible. So, anyway, we kind of did our own redneck version of that. My mom just got this Members Mark pizza oven, and we did it as a family, and it was really fun. The kids had a blast. So we've kind of been watching it, and it came down in price, so Whitney went and picked it up yesterday. So unboxed it, and I mean, it just runs off a propane tank. I put it out on my grill, and one thing I will say about the Gosney, at least the one John had, and it's legit, but you have to have like the special flipper as it's in, you kind of have to twist the pizza as you do it. This one has a turntable in, like the middle stone turns and rotates, and I really like that aspect.
Yeah.
Because I kind of sucked at the turning thing. It definitely, I think once you get good at it, I'm sure it's not bad, but I was not very good at it.
Yeah. My Blackstone's like that, and I'm a big fan of it just rotating in itself.
Yeah.
Because my Uni's it's just a stone, and you kind of got to spin it, and it's hard.
Yeah, I love that I can just click it, and then it,
Is this the...
That's the one.
Is this the right one?
Yeah,
that's
the one.
Let me just throw this up.
So it's small. I mean, you're not going to, do a family-sized pizza, but it's kind of fun because all my kids kind of helped and made their own pizzas, and we kept it simple. We just did sauce and cheese. We didn't know how well it was going to work, and Whitney makes her own pizza dough she has for a few years that is just incredible. Worked out really well in this. So
That's awesome.
But it was a lot of fun. The kids had a blast. And
door, no door?
No door.
No door.
No door. Nope. So, I'm excited to keep using it, try different things. I think that's part of the fun is having different ingredients and stuff, but where we just kind of wanted to try it.
Yeah, and is this the right price?
Yeah, that's what we got it for.
For $149, that's
Yeah.
Dude, that's a killer deal.
For what it is. And we were talking about this, like, I don't need the top of the line of something like that because I'm not going to be making pizza, every day or even every week.
Well,
but for the 5 or 6 times a summer I'll probably end up using this, it's really, that's not a bad price.
No, it's an awesome price. And, like, big plug to Members Mark.
Yeah.
I know Sam's Club, Walmart, they get a bad rap sometimes. Mm-hmm. But the Members Mark has a pellet grill, a flat top, like Blackstone type grill, a what I think of as a traditional like 4 or 5 burner gas grill. They've got the pizza oven. They also have, I'll call it like a party grill, but it's, I don't know, 48 inches, 50 inches long, and 18 inches deep with 6 or 7 burners on it.
I didn't know that.
And they're all like, they're pretty decent quality.
Yeah.
Really good reviews on them from everything I've seen. We've got a buddy that's got the Members Mark grill. I gave a Members Mark grill away at a work competition years ago. That I know they still have it. They still use it. And if you're not going to be using it every single day and you just want to be able to get into something, like it's a great price point and like a really good value for the money.
Yeah, and I was saying, even if you are going to use it every single day, you can buy 5 of those for the price of something that's significantly better. So if the quality is there, I think it's totally worth it.
Yeah, no, I think they're great. I think it's just it like gets to the point where once you hit a certain volume, it's like thermometers. Like you can buy a great instant read thermometer that takes 3 seconds to read for $10. Super accurate. 3 seconds is stupid fast. When you're cooking 12 pork shoulders, the 1 second read makes a huge difference in the process.
More than you would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So big. I'm a big fan of them, but I'm excited to hear more about your experience with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I just put it on my porch. My kids made their cheese and we had like Great Value pizza sauce, which I'm not a huge fan. It's fine, but I'm excited to try some different things and see kind of what we do. Yeah. But had a good time.
Hey, Mike, just for point of reference, how long did it take to cook?
It did not take very long. About a minute per pizza. Seriously, 6 months ago, if you told me there existed a device that would cook a pizza in 1 minute, I would have called you a fool.
I don't think it was about. I think it was about 4 months ago.
You're right.
And I did, and you did, and we're like having a panic attack that I had just told the world lies.
I did. I was like, John, what are you saying, dude? You can't just start making crap up like this. It is. I am a believer. Like, it's super crazy.
Yeah. No, they're super cool.
Yeah.
And I'm so I've had an uni for years and use it off and on. That one's wood. It's got wood pellets, just like a Traeger.
Can you just use your pellets from your... Okay, that's kind of nice then.
Yeah, it's nice to have one fuel source, but it takes a while to get hot. It takes it's hard to keep hot when you're cooking a bunch of stuff. Mm-hmm. But now I've got the Blackstone that sets up pretty quick. It heats up, 15, 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to do more pizzas. I'm also excited to try and sear some steaks off and stuff in them.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've heard good things. So
in the pizza, do you have to flip them?
I would imagine so.
And do you think you can just put them straight on the stone, or do you think you'd want something?
I've always seen cast iron pans or something.
That makes sense, I guess.
So I don't know. I'm excited to play with mine more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see what else it has to offer. So. Anyway, shout out to Members Mark Pizza Oven. Yeah. Well done. Not a sponsor yet.
Dude. If we can get Brian Baumgartner and the Walton organization to recognize us, I'm done. I'm ready to retire.
We're doing it, man.
Yeah. But one of the cool things about those is those pizzas cook friggin' hot.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason it only takes a minute. It's 800-900 degrees in those ovens. Mm-hmm. And you get to do it outside, which means your house stays cool.
Yes, 100%.
Which is mission critical because, one, like, we cooked brownies on, I think it was on Sunday. And, dude, it took our house to a whole nother level of hot.
Yeah, dude. That whole section just gets shut down for a few hours.
Yeah.
We just cooked, like, garlic bread for, 15 minutes, and it was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So that's one of the cool things about having a pellet grill is, and we've talked a lot about this, but especially once you're above 300, like you're into 350, 400 degrees, like it's a different taste than a gas oven or an electric oven. Like there is some wood fired taste to it, but it's not a heavy smoke. So anything you can cook in your oven, you can cook outside.
Yeah.
Which, man, for us, for years, we're to the point where the oven doesn't turn on.
All summer, huh?
All summer.
Dude, that's
everything
awesome.
gets cooked outside.
Well, seriously, you can do, Papa Murphy's pizzas and the pellet grill, really good.
So much better.
At about the same time. So.
Well, and I think it's actually even a little bit faster because the pellet grill has this like natural convection like tendency just because of the shape of the cooking chamber.
Right.
I'm trying to remember what I was looking at. I was reading. Oh, it was on. I wasn't reading anything. I was watching. It's on Netflix. What's the barbecue cook-off?
I think that's what the Great American Barbecue Cook-Off or something.
Yeah, the great whatever their barbecue cooking show is.
Yeah.
But they were talking about different like cooking devices, and they were talking about the drums. And about how they cook hotter and they cook faster than other cookers because you get this like vortex effect of the circle.
Yeah, so more than just direct heat, but the vortex. Interesting. I remember him saying that.
So same thing in the pellet grill.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of this like convection function that helps things cook a little faster, but man, we've done everything out there.
Yeah, you've done bread and stuff. I've never done bread. But.
Bread. I did cookies one time. I only did them once, and I think I cooked them too hot. It's been a long time, so I don't really remember. But I remember thinking like, oh, this is a me issue, not a...
Really?
This is a gross smoke issue.
So. Would you just put those on a cookie sheet?
Put them on a cookie sheet and put them out.
Okay.
You do have to clean the grill.
I was going to say, you would definitely not want any of that creosote. Like, you'd never get your cookie sheet clean again.
Yeah, and I have designated cookie sheets that I'm allowed to use outside and other ones that aren't allowed to go outside.
I have a similar situation.
Same thing with casserole dishes. There are the casserole dishes that are allowed on the smoker and the ones that aren't. It's funny that the ones that are the ones that I used without permission and then had to replace with the ones that aren't. So, do the math there.
Right.
But, yeah. I think the big thing is cleaning the drip pan. And now with the Scrub Daddy, man, you can get those grates super clean.
Yeah,
because that was always the hard part, is like trying to get all the grease and drippings off the grate. You never really could, but you really can now with that.
Dude,
with that Scrub Daddy.
Barbecue Daddy's the real deal. Big fan.
Yeah.
So we talked about maybe some of the other things that you could cook outside. So we kind of talked about bread and pizza and stuff. What are your thoughts on kebabs?
Kaboobs.
Kebabs.
Haley loves them. Kind of indifferent.
Yeah.
Mostly because, like, I just feel like there's so much work.
Yeah.
I like a veggie basket on my gas grill.
Okay.
If I'm gonna do it on my gas grill, I would just as soon have a veggie basket. I've got one that covers about half of my Weber.
What's a veggie basket, John?
So veggie basket, think of that cookie sheet that we were just talking about, but it's got, I don't know, 1/4 to 1/2 inch holes. Let's call them 3/8 inch holes in a pattern all over the bottom of it, so heat comes through it, but
the veggies don't fall through the grates and
It's stainless steel. I think mine's got sides, like little 3/4 inch sides on 3 sides.
Okay.
Hit it with oil, throw the veggies on there, kind of toss them, turn them. I'm actually excited this summer if I'm going to do them. Like, I'm just going to do them on the Blackstone.
Oh, yeah.
So
I guess that makes sense more than the grill. Although they don't get the like yummy grill flavor, but the Blackstone's pretty awesome for that. That's true.
Do your veggies there. Throw your meat on a grill. I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
And the other thing is to really do good kebabs. Like, you've got to do veggies and then you've got to do meat separately because they cook at different temperatures and rates.
That's always been my experience. Is I get the meat done perfect, and the veggies are charred, just like cool.
Yeah, so I've already started. Like, I started separating my kebabs into this is a veggie one, this is a meat one.
That's a good idea.
But it's so much work. So that's why I'm indifferent. I think it's a cool presentation. I think it looks cool and it's fun. And if you're having a party or something where you're walking around, maybe it's great because it's on the stick and you can just kind of pick it up and eat it.
You don't need dishes necessarily.
Yeah, I like it from that aspect.
Yeah.
But if I'm just gonna come inside and put it on a plate anyways, I'm not into it.
I like it. So that's a good call.
So. Speaking of not having dishes, this is not related to cooking outside. We can get back to that in a minute. But Haley bought, food service baskets. Like imagine, I think Culver's uses them.
Yeah.
So we've got baskets and papers.
Dude.
That's what the kids get to use.
Yeah. How is it?
It's awesome.
You can put anything on that.
Yeah, so we had tortellini and broccoli tonight, and I was like, babe, can we use plates? And she's like, yeah, I think we can use plates. And the kids were freaking out. They're like, we don't use plates. But man, it's amazing how much our dishes have been cut back.
Yeah. So do you wash the basket after, or do you just chuck the paper in?
You can if you need to, but a lot of times you use it and you just wipe.
What kind of paper?
Rag.
Is there specific papers that you buy, or do you just rip off some butcher paper?
Yeah, they came with with papers.
Okay.
But it's I don't know, 10 inch by 10 inch, somewhere between parchment and wax paper.
Yeah.
But I know you can buy paper, 12-inch food service paper at Sam's Club.
Yeah. Whitney, I know you're listening. I'm into this.
Temu it up, Whitney.
That'd be sweet. Is that where she got it, Temu?
No, she got it on Amazon. But I did order, Whitney. I placed my first Temu order.
Yeah, Whitney's been a Temu champion for a while.
Yeah. No, I got some drip bucket liners for my pellet grill.
Interesting. And they got them on Temu, huh?
Yeah.
Better price than Amazon?
It was probably 6s. Mostly I just want to try out Temu.
Yeah.
There are things that I like about it and things that I hate about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think mostly I will still be an Amazon guy, but
yeah. I've never used it, but my wife is really into it, so I'll be like, hey, does Temu have this? And she'll be like, yeah, dude. Although, at the Super Bowl, we learned it's supposed to be Temu, apparently.
Oh.
Been saying it wrong our whole life. And by our whole life, I mean the 6 months it's been around.
Sorry, China.
Yep. They'll get over it.
Yeah. I don't know. We are the #1 barbecue podcast in northern Utah.
Northern Utah,
southern Idaho, and let's face it, all of Wyoming.
Undisputed heavyweight champion.
So, sorry, I forgot the plug at the beginning. Had to get it in there.
That's all right.
So.
We should have shirts. I feel like. Do you think we should have shirts that say that?
I support it. So.
Okay.
Other things you can cook outside: breakfast.
Yeah. Yep.
And this is a year-round one, but it's if you've got a Blackstone, which we're spoiled. We've got the Blackstone warehouse.
Yeah.
Around the corner. I was just there today. Man, $200 for a 36-inch Blackstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
do they have their warehouse sell right now?
No, they've got a regular factory
you
store.
Just walk in there. Jeez, I need to go get another cover. I should go in there.
Yeah. I bought a cover today, $10.
Really?
Maybe it was 12.
Dude, right on.
I'll tell you here in a second.
Mo's made quick work of my cover, so. I've now gotten a doggy gate for the grills. And the dogs have been not a problem. Not that Duke was ever a problem, but it's a happy day at the Bohm house.
It was... Wait for it.
Drum roll.
$12.67
That's pretty awesome, actually.
for a Blackstone 36-inch griddle cover.
Okay. Legit Blackstone, too. Not one of these knockoffs that
No,
don't
man.
fit right.
Factory store.
How to go hit that up? Are they open all the time?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah, they open at 10.
Okay. Up north, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go up to 2500 and take the first left after the airport.
Cool.
When you're heading towards Main Street. Just drive down there to the stop sign, and then it's just right through there.
Have to hit them up.
Yep. So they're awesome, but I think cooking breakfast outside, one, you can cook everything at the same time, and like it just keeps the house from smelling like breakfast all day long. It's hot, it's fast, and cleanup's a breeze.
Yeah.
So big fan of that. Lunch is the one that's like hard.
Lunch is tricky.
I mean, you can always go like frozen burger patty or hot dogs or something.
I feel like that's usually my go-to for lunch if I'm home. It's just a quick frozen, throw it on there, cook it. Yeah. Or leftover something. Breakfast burritos or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other great ideas to cook outside to keep the house cool?
I'm trying to think, man. But really, like we said, you can use your Blackstone the same way you would use your burners in your house. You can use your...
to include, like... I mean, I've fried on my...
Yeah, you have made fries, haven't you?
Yeah, I took a 9x13 aluminum pan, put it out on my Blackstone, filled it up with oil, and I had oil that was 400 degrees, which was awesome.
That's sweet. I made tots the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Have I talked about this?
I don't think so.
They're pretty good. I got the Orida on your suggestion. They turned out really good.
Did you let them thaw a little bit before you put them out there?
Sure did. And I forgot that, and Whitney told me or reminded me. So, it was actually really
Whitney.
good. I know.
Way to...
Dude, avid listener. She would probably win a trivia question game thing. Oh.
The next
shoot.
girl episode. Have the girls on.
Yeah, see how well they're listening?
Fat
That would
guys
actually
with
be pretty
smokers.
funny. All right. I think we got it figured out.
And they both like games.
Yeah, they
that
do.
may be the way.
That's true. That's the only way we're going to get Haley back on here.
I know. If only we could figure out a way to like make this a card game.
Yes. We could write the questions.
Fat guys
on
with
cards.
smokers card game.
Everybody look for the Fat Guys with Smokers card game coming soon to a Sam's Club near you because they're going to be a sponsor.
Christmas 2026.
2030.
Oh, all right.
Well, until next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm John. And we're Fat Guys with Smokers. Thanks for listening to the Fat Guys with Smokers podcast. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't forget to tune in for even more nonsense from a couple of Fat Guys with Smokers.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.